everybody, and welcome back to Froob World. I've got a few changes going on, not only with the base, but with myself and with the channel. New skin, trying to fit it to match with the channel icon, as well as this is the first episode I'm recording under the new branding that I'm going for right now, which is Trey and the Knight. So Super Mega Smith has officially put the rest for now. Still working on the banner and all that, but yeah, first episode coming out in this new era that it was recorded while making this new era. I still have a few videos that will be coming out that have been made before I decided to switch over, so you'll be seeing those here soon. Now, what's different with the base? Not as much as you'd imagine. Trying to remember how to bring up my inventory. It's F1, there we go. This is a bunch of pillars that are everywhere. Mainly these pillars mark out corresponding areas with the map that I made last time around, which has my ideas for how the base is going to go. I've also added in a few more port sections inside of here. So we have a building that'll be here, building there, and a building back there, even though there wasn't technically a building there. I haven't marked out where the storage systems are going to be. They're supposed to be somewhere around here. I haven't marked those out. I've got some cranes. Anywhere you see these little 4 cobblestone pillars is a crane. I added one up here as well just because I felt like I needed it. And then right now we kind of technically do have a functioning lighthouse because of this torch right here. And so that'll be good started eventually. I also added something over here which will be a windmill, kind of for some farmings or whatever. And then we've also got the wall we'll have to build in, as well as filling in some of these. I do kind of have an idea for underneath of here. Underneath the filling, I kind of want to make sort of a secret treasure cove or something like that. So yeah, we'll see how that all goes. I have been designing a build already for the inn, which I believe will be going, if we pop up, I don't know if I'm going to have it right up here or if I'm going to move it back. I'll have to look and see. I know there's a few builds that we're going to have here. This area is more of a shipyard area. Over here is more like fishing vessels, that type of stuff. So we may have an inn right around here, or we might push it back in. But I'll take you over to my creative world and show you the basic design that I've got for the inn so far. So this is the outward design of the inn. I'm not sure if I'm going to put this on the docks. It might not fit the docks, or at least the vibe that I've got right now. This is very much a more new build. It feels more new and not as weathered as I would like for an area like the docks. So I may push this a little bit further back than originally planned. But this is sort of the design I want to go for, using some pale oak, some dark oak, spruce, as well as some mangrove, just because I like the red. I like how it looks. I don't know if every building will have the same sort of palette to it, or if they'll all be different. And there is still some weathering that needs to be done here. As soon as I can kind of work that out in my brain, how the weathering will work. I haven't really done an interior at all, but I'm going to take cues from that building over at Spawn. It had some really cool tables and everything. But yeah, this will be going up in today's episode. So we're going to be grabbing the materials for it and putting this up. While I'm grabbing the materials, I'm probably going to decide officially where it needs to go. I've decided to come to Spawn as things have definitely been a-changing. We got some new builds popping up. Over here is the social wall. This is an area where... Is that more map art? What? People are already doing map art. That's crazy. Look at this. Oh, that's so weird. But this is the wall. You basically take a sign and a block and you put it back. I should have one myself. I can't remember where it is. Here we go. No bones Magone, he's a gnome. That's all I could think about. If you want to cut it down, the ones I have, and take the saplings that drop. That works for me. Smiley face. So I basically don't want... to go hunting for one. Sardal's on here. Wow, that's rare. So I've asked people if they have any. Whoa! What? Yep, I will definitely be cutting down the trees, but we got some sort of redstone thing going on here. Grab the saplings. All the wood is gone. Now I'm just waiting for saplings to fall. There's one sapling. Ooh, I like the design of the sapling. I haven't seen it before. That's really cool. It's all kind of sort of dying and curvy. Wow, this one tree dropped 6 saplings. That's kind of impressive. This tree has dropped 9 saplings. I planted one down just to say thanks for letting me borrow your trees here. I'm gonna see if any more appear, but if this thing dropped 10, that would be insane. I'm curious to see what this guy is building. So I've asked him what he's building. Let's see if he responds. He's using Tough. Tough is really cool. A nation. Is this a melon farm? No, it's... I really have no idea what type of farm this is. Oh, it's a kelp farm. Okay. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Wow. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. He's got a bamboo farm already going, and I've got no farms up and running. Ooh, there's a castle over here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, but it's really cool to see stuff popping up on the server when I haven't really been exploring. There is an XP farm? There's an XP farm now? That's news to me. Oh, in the end, so someone built a new /TPA accept, I guess. Oh, okay, cool. Neat. I like this. I have no way of getting here. I've also just, this is the first time being in the end in this new season. I don't have mending. Or a need for XP right now. But, wow. Oh, it's so loud. Oh, it's so loud. Fire. Oh, I'm on fire. How did I... Why is there lava? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna... Oh, I made it home just in time. That lava nearly took me out and I didn't have any stuff to eat. I definitely didn't spend multiple days building in farm. Wow. It looks amazing. Well done. I'll have to figure out how to get there actually, eventually, because I need to go to the end anyways to get an elytra at some point. I need something to eat. I am starving. I'm in the end. While I'm here, I want to kind of check out, see if this connects to the main end island, and if there are any portals I might be able to snag an elytra. Let's see. Does this go up? This goes up. Or maybe it does. I'm just bad at using it. Oh god. Yeah, don't fall. Don't look at any Endermen. We are in the end. Episode 6, I want to say. We're in the end. What else is there in here? Oh, no. 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 Come on, what you gonna do? Oh, he's following me. Actually, this is fine. I can kill him from here. Slow, painful death, but I'm attacking his knees like a chihuahua. Running away, are you? That's what I thought. Into the venture forth we go. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Ow. We are very, very far in the end. I think it'd be easier to avoid eye contact at all costs. But, you know, I've got pretty good training with that, given that I'm a bit of an introvert in real life. By a bit, I mean... Yeah, we're just gonna go pick a direction, go in it, and see if we can raid a chamber. I'm just getting distracted from building the main base, aren't I? I swear, I want to build it. Emergency block has saved my life. I guess he can get me still. I don't even remember looking at you. I haven't even been able to... That's first block I've placed here. Not even in a direction where there's an in-city yet. Someone has apparently had the same idea and already made it to an in-city, so I'm just going to see if I can tag along with them while I run in here. Ah, ha ha ha. I almost fell off. Someone wanted sponges. I want an elytra. Let's see if they have an elytra that I can temporarily borrow to get my own. I also have diamonds. Mainly because I'm kind of stuck right now. I do. I have tons of sponges. Like, so many. I think over a stack. Got an elytra? Got an elytra I can use? I can definitely part with some. Definitely part with the sponges. Oh, that dinging was perfect timing right there. Slash TPA here. Marshmallow. I'm stuck right now. One sec. Okay. Where are our sponges? You know what? I had some on me, though I don't think that's all of them. There we go. The elytra, please. Yes! Oh my god, yes! Ha ha ha! And rockets! Oh, this is great. I shall give these back as soon as I can. Thanks. The wither. Cool. Now we can go in city raiding in style. Though I do only have 64 rockets, and I haven't flown in a while, so... Ha! Let us go! Oh, this is so cool. That's a thumbnail, I think. I hope we find an in-city soon. I'm seeing a lot of pillars that have been kind of built out, so I'm guessing we're going in a right direction, though maybe not the best direction if we want to get our own. Who knows? I'm just going to keep flying out for a bit, and hopefully we find something. So my strategy is to, for every 10 rockets that I use... Oh god, there's that noise again. I am going to land on whatever island is nearest, and then make a giant pillar up, and then just jump off. So that way, because while my durability is fine, I've only got, as soon as I'm done with this 10, 50 rockets. And I have no idea how close I am to an in-city. Well, speak of the devil, but not one with a ship. That's okay, though. This is the first one we're visiting. Let's see what we can get, if it's anything at all. Okay. I hear shulkers going off. We're gonna make our way down as slowly as we can. Try to find a shulker to kill. And any loot would be nice, though. I'm not seeing literally anything right now. on. Oh, you jerk. Eat. Shulker shell! Where's that? Hello, friend. No, he didn't drop one. He didn't drop a shulker shell. Oh, that's not good. Getting a shulker, though, would be pretty handy. Especially for building the base, which is something I should probably do instead of this, but we're here now, so who's gonna stop me? Get in quickly. There we go. Die. Yes, that's one official shulker. Get out of here. Perfect. I don't see literally any loot here. Then again, gone all the way up yet. Run, run, run. On the, you know, bare minimum side, at least I'm getting some shulkers. No, 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 no. I wish I had milk. Why don't I have my bucket of milk with me? Why don't I have my bucket of milk with me? Oh, no, 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 no. It's okay. It's okay. We're safe. We're safe. Yeah, look at us go. Look at us. Smart strats. Yeah. Right, dig down into here. Okay. They may deal damage, but it's fine. Because I can kill you before you kill me. Yes. There hasn't really been any shops popping up just yet on the server, really. But I guess I'm wrong and someone is selling them. End rods are great. They can be made, though. I'll tell you one thing. Of course, I gotta get a banner. There we go. A banner for our end raid. Oopsie daisy. Oh, thank you very much, Shulker. I wanted to come up here anyways. You didn't think I was going to leave witnesses, did you? No witnesses. And off we go. I'm feeling good about this direction. Let's just check and see what direction we are in fact moving. I can't tell. There's so much to read, my brain isn't liking it. What way am I moving? Okay, we found another. Is there a ship? Please have a ship. I don't see a ship. Dang it. Alright. More loot, though. Alright, nothing really good here, so we're gonna move on. Oh, we have a massive one, though. Looks like this one has been looted. Still, there's a little bit of hope. Maybe. No, I'm not gonna think that there is. There's a saddle and an iron shovel. People have already been through here. Dang. I need to find an elytra. Okay. So we've been this way. We're gonna go this direction now. Not a good sign. There's a bridge, so people have been out this way. Well, here's something that might have one. I don't know. There's a pillar. It's possible it still has it. There's a dragon head, at least. I'm gonna guess it doesn't. Dang it! They've made it here, too. Some decent swords. Oh, okay. I will take that. I'm breaking 3. That's not a bad sword, to be honest. Alright. Dang it. We continue on our... Well, I'm gonna grab this dragon's head, actually. I want a dragon's head. Let's see, what blocks do I have to place? Ah, no, no, no. Okay. How did I break the block below the dragon's head? Alright, swoop in. Professional landing? Kind of. I bumped my head. Yes! Alright, I got that at least. And how have people already been everywhere in here? We're gonna go this way now. I've only got 28 rockets. This is not good. And someone's been here already. My God. We have a new end city, but it looks like people have been there. God dang it. Why am I... How can I keep... Ah! They have been in every... I keep going in different directions. I don't know what to do at this point. They have been everywhere. Every friggin' where these guys have been. And they're just stone pillars everywhere. Dirt pillars everywhere. It's like, I need an elytra, man. I need an elytra and I don't know where I'm going. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. Is this unlooted? Is this unlooted? Please be unlooted. I'm begging you. Oh, I think it's unlooted. I think it's unlooted. It's unloaded. Oh, I've gone far enough. Yes, 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 yes. You know, I was just getting into a bit of a hypnotic state when it came to the whole flying through the end thing. It's really kind of beautiful at times. Yes, we got one. We got one. We got one. I know we're wearing one right now. I know we are wearing one right now, but it's not the same. The one we're wearing is borrowed from Marshmallow. This is our elytra. Oh, I'm laughing like a madman dancing in the rain. Let's go ahead and bring this back to normal. Ooh, Curse of Binding, Unbreaking, and Mending. That's not a bad pair, actually. Respiration, I mean... The thing is, I'm kind of just upgrading my armor everywhere. So this really doesn't bother me at all that it's Curse of Binding. I will happily take that. Don't need the Dark Oak. I'm sadly going to need the slabs. Don't need the signs. Which one is better? We have projectile protection. We have fire protection and unbreaking. I think I'm gonna go with that one. But we have our own elytra. Holy crap. And more gold. I will take the gold. But this is a fully unlooted city. Also, I'm gonna take this. I'm not gonna make my own brewing stand when I can just grab one. Perfect. Let's see if we can get 2 dragon heads for the price of 1 adventure. Perfect. Ah. How ridiculous. Yes. Yes, this is staying on for now. Alright, we're gonna go try to loot over here a little bit. Whee! Can we thread the needle? Can we thread the needle? Can we thread the needle? We threaded that needle! And come in for a nice soft landing. Break our way in. Ah! Okay. Carefully. Careful. Phew. Ow. I'm just gonna keep looting this place till I'm done with it. I've been making my way down. So far, no more gear compared to what I had found, but getting a few shulker shells is nice and totally worth it. I'm gonna push my luck and I'm gonna go try to find another one. Quake Pro definitely helps. Just gonna go in the same direction. I have 9 rockets. Can I do it? Can I find another one? Who knows? Boys, I've done it again. Yeah, okay, cool. This is great. This is so good. I'm so happy right now. Yes! Look at this. We've done it again. We've done it again. Oh, we're gonna get 2 elytras in 1. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. Should put my shield. He's gonna definitely shoot at me. There we go. Ha 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 ha. Alright, alright. More diamond gear. I'll take it. All Curse of Binding, though. Which isn't actually that bad, because that doesn't mean it's going to disappear. If it was Curse of Vanishing, that's a different story. Smite and Sleeping Edge. Nice. Rejection is not as great as protection that I've currently got. Plus, you know, I can always take these off when I want to. Am I gonna get another one? I feel like I need to. Just so if anyone else comes here, they'll know it's been looted. Oh, you gotta be... Alright, we're just gonna fly over. There's a treasure room there. Oh, I made it right in the end. Right at the end. Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine, this is fine. Yep, fine, this is fine. This is fine. Emeralds. No, I don't want to reach into the chest. Okay, we've got our shield. Got our shield. Let's land. I've got 0 seconds of levitation left. It's gonna end any second now. Not getting me twice, buddy. There we go. Alright, we've returned back. We've got quite a lot of stuff. How much? So now I need mending and I need unbreaking for at least 1 elytra. Rizuri says 2 diamonds each. Bet. That works for me. Slash TPA here. Riz. Alright. Okay. Let me know when. Alright, they're getting that. I've come up with how many, or quite a few combinations of stuff. We have fire protection, mending, respiration. We have this one here, which is going to be unbreaking 3, efficiency 3, which will go on that. Pick that I already have. While we wait, here's a little bit of a bird's eye view from myself as we fly around. This is kind of cool to see outside of the free cam. I like this. And the trees have grown. Nice. There's that paid up. Woo! Thank you. Well worth 4 diamonds. What was he thinking just selling those for 2 diamonds each? Ha! Now we have to give back the elytra. Slash TPA here. Marshed. The mellowed. Goodbye, marshmallows elytra. I would like to have... Here's that. Sponges? Question mark, question mark. Still using them? Still using them. That's fine. That was like 29, I think. 29-ish. Give them back whenever. Let me know. Cool. My sponges are back. This has been a successful day. And we're back at spawn. We're gonna grab an anvil over here and try to enchant our elytras. First, mending. Perfect. Now I'm breaking. Oh, baby, there we go. Now we need to give them a name. What's a good name? Fly wings. Wings! Perfect. And I'm out of rockets, but we officially have wings! Which is nice. Is that a duck with a top hat? It is a duck with a top hat. Suppose we can fly a little bit, technically. So you got mind powers using happy gas? What? Is this happy gas parkour? Oh my god. It is happy gas parkour. Oh, that was a tough jump. Oh, baby. Pro parkour strats. Pro parkour strats. Is that one even... It is. They're all makeable so far. I wonder... Oh, I haven't fallen... Come on. Momentum. Oh. No! Dang it. We're gonna make some rockets now. As many as I can. 18. That's a good start. I need more gunpowder, but 18 is a good start. Let's head back. I do want to see what's at the top of that barrel. I'm gonna try to do the lily pad parkour once more. What's over here? Lizzie the special fat duck. Oh, you're not fat, Lizzie. You're perfectly fine. Look at that duck. You ever seen a duck with a better top hat? I know I haven't. Let's try this again. Alright, that 2 attempts is enough. Well, maybe. A little bit of cheatingness, but I want to see what's over here regardless. Let's see. Free gas if you finish the parkour. 1 per person. Yeah. And I spent all that time trying to get a gas and I could have just done parkour. Well, I tell you what. Is it kind of wrong to parkour on top of these ghasts? It kind of feels like animal abuse. I'm being attacked. I want to finish this parkour now. Anything to stop from building the base, I guess. Last one. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did it. I did it. I get a free happy gas. I get a free happy gas. Why didn't I have my mic closer to me? I'm gonna name him Peter Parkour. Look at this duck. And this guy's trying to fight phantoms while trying to do the parkour. Should I try to take out the phantom for him? No, it's better to watch him suffer. Okay. Let's see if we can help him out here. I don't have a bow on me. They're not after me, thankfully. Get over here, you. This is yours, sir. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. We'll just leave this here for him in case he falls, which he has. You got this, bro. I believe in you, bro. Let's go name Peter Parkour real quick. Peter Parkour. Peter Parkour is forever with us. Death! Perfect. The reason I had to die was so that way I could grab my gear, because beforehand I had a pair of pants on, which were fine. Where are they? There they are. But they had Curse of Binding, and I found a better pair later on, so I'm just going to go ahead and put the better pair on. Fire Protection and Mending, and I can take them off anytime I want. Hello everybody, welcome back to Froob World. In the last episode, I wanted to get started on building the base, but I got sidetracked again. The last few episodes have just kind of been sidetrack episodes. This one, we are going to get some work done on the base this time. No more sidetracks. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but I've got this lovely little rain shower storm going off, a little bit of thunder. It's in a really nice mood, a very calm mood for me. This is like the perfect time to really build. I don't know about you guys, but maybe it's just where I'm from. Sitting outside watching the rain is one of the most relaxing things to do. So I decided, why not open up my window? It's got a screen on it anyways. Let the rain pour down around me and just listen to those sounds and build. And so that's what I'm going to do today. Thank you guys, by the way, for the support that series have garnered so far. I'm glad to see people have been enjoying it, and it's time to get started properly on the base itself. In the last episode, I showed off a design for the inn that I had, and I was quite proud of the design, but it didn't. The more I've sat with it, the more I've realized it doesn't fit the vibe that I'm going for. And I think while building in a creative world is usually the better option, I can't quite get the same feel as what my base feels like without building in my base. So I think I'm just going to try to wing it in survival, and we'll just see what kind of happens. We're going to start off on a small build right over here. We have these 4 pillars here. This is a very small building, and I think a little cabin thing might work best for this. So let's see. Put on my stuff. There we go. Fully kitted out. And we're going to go grab our gear that we'll need to build. I think the pale oak honestly really works for kind of like salted, broken down boards. So we'll see if we're going to strip it. It is very vibrant and bright. I don't know if I necessarily want the brightness. Let's take a look from over here. Yeah, no, I feel like that might be a bit too bright. Let's go ahead and try to make these into planks, see? Because I think the planks are still very bright, but they've got the texture on it that kind of breaks it up a bit. You know, I don't hate that, but it still feels kind of wrong. I don't know. I kind of want to keep it darker for this build. This kind of is starting to feel like something. So I saw this neat trick where they use signs to kind of give it planks, and I was thinking maybe these, because once apparently you put a block over it, it kind of shades it. And I think I'm gonna go with the spruce signs for this. I'm gonna try stripping the logs, see if I like that look better. You know what, I do actually. I like the way that kind of blends in with it, at least from my perspective. Yeah, okay. This side is feeling like something now. I've gotten part of it, this wall done now. Starting on the 3rd wall over here. And so far, it's very plain, but I'm just trying to get the frame in, and we'll go kind of from there. Man, this uses a lot of this wood. It'd be so much easier if I chose it to be planks, but honestly, I really like the way this looks. Alright, these 2 walls are in place now. Time to spruce them up a bit. Alright, putting on the roof now. I've also added a little tiny jut out here for a shed. Let's see, does this look about right? Oh, there we are. Kind of. I think this will work. Alright, I'm liking the shape of this roof so far. I think this will work for it. Man, I need to turn down the speed on this free cam here. And with these last few blocks, the roof is complete. go ahead and take a look at this. Oh yeah, that roof works really nicely for this. Definitely need to get, I would say, a chimney or something going off right in the middle here. Who knows? But I like it. The roof design itself, I believe, is called a salt box. I found this really handy guide, which I may put up on screen here. Shows you how to build different types of roofs, and it's a neat little guide. Just shows you the blocks, and I think this works. I need to go fix that bottom part right there real quick. Where's F6? There's F6. Time to jump down. Bam. What about over here? We good? We just need to fill in that area, and I think the exterior of this place will officially be complete. Yeah, this is what it looks like from the back. I'm pretty happy with this little shack. It's coming along. And here we are. This is the finished exterior of this thing. It's just a little tiny cabin. It's got a little bit of a chimney going off. You get some smoke there. Got a little bit of an awning here. You know what? I'm actually kind of happy with this. This looks like a worn down cabin that would be by the sea to me. Or at least in this version of it. You got the seawater over here ruining like the wood and everything, so it's starting to like turn grayish, I guess. Darken, age. Some of it's cracked and old. I do need to put the signs up there. Okay, now that part is done. Did I do the back? Do I have to have back? I don't think I have to have back. I think I'm gonna have to put some sides back here too. Now this build is officially complete on the exterior. I'm not doing an interior right now. I think I'm quite happy with this one, to be honest. This is a nice little cabin here. I think I'm going to put a few more dotted around this area and maybe backwards a bit. We got to come up with what will be here, which is, I guess, just going to be a large amount of lumber and stuff. But for a first little cabin, I think it looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to have a neighbor right here or if I'm going to do... I think I'm doing the inn next. The inn is going to be this building here with a little bit of a jut off here. I don't know exactly what that jut off is for just yet. I'll come up with something in a minute. But you know what? This was on the fly. I wasn't planning any of the build out itself because I didn't think it would fit in. I was listening to the rain. The rain has stopped and in time to me to finish the build. So that's kind of a neat little coincidence. I think we'll get started on the next one. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do next. I might do the little area here where we have the shipyard, the lumber and everything that will be to fix it. So I think that's what this is going to be. I think I'm just going to do a giant roof to cover this. We'll have some workstations. I may build a ship being built, a partial ship being built right here, constructed. Who knows? I certainly don't yet, and I want to at least do a crane. That's the goal for today, to get that build right there done and a crane done. That is the rest of it. That'll be the official start of everything. Also, I may go in and texture some of the dock again because I haven't really done that in a bit at all, so it's really just still right over there. Somehow I got into a war to decide who was more evil, and this guy Chesgod, he teleported me to his base, and I gotta admit, he's pretty evil. That's pretty awesome. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. After hours. Evil. I just break his trees and break his bees and leave. We will get along nicely. Guys, I am supposed to be a pirate this season, so this very unfitting with character, you know? You know what? I have this log cabin built. Why do I need to spend my time in the rain when I can just put this inside of here for now and just simply lay down? The rain is a little bit annoying in-game, which is kind of ironic given how the video started, but whatever. We have gone ahead and I've extended these pillars up a little bit and taken these ones down. I'm going to have, again, consulting the roofing guide that I see, a mono-pitched roof going from this way diagonally that way. It says the way to start is to have slabs, just essentially slabs going all the way up. And that might be a little bit tricky given the fact that I don't have walls for this. But we will see how it goes. Is he literally just slab, slab, slab? It's just slab, slab, slab. So I think I'm gonna need to place down some blocks for temporary measures. Let's grab some dirt. Mostly because I don't have enough scaffolding to do this, so let's see. Go like that. Once we get one side in, we should be good. Like so, I think. No, this isn't accurate. It's too high up. Let's see. Bam, bam. We're just gonna have to keep going one over. Like this. And eventually, we'll get there. Ah! This is the weirdest, I think, roof that I have tried to build for myself. And I've definitely probably built way, way weirder roofs. Mostly because wasn't going off a guide back then. I am now to try to improve skills, so to speak. Last season, I really focused on trying to improve skills, and I definitely did get through it more. But that was basically years of work that I ultimately ended up kind of discarding a lot of it, mostly because I stopped playing. And then, do I need another one right here? That'll make it too high, I feel. But also, can't just have it stick out like that. That wouldn't work so well. Should I do it like that, or does it go off extended like that more? It does go off more compared to what should be the end here. Alright, I'm gonna clear this up and we'll take a look at it. Do we like this shape? I do want it to definitely be arched like that. I think that's how it needs to be, but I don't like it continuing to go up. I think it needs to come down on the next part. You know what? I kind of like that more. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way. I'm going to extrude it out one, and we'll see how it looks from there. I like this a lot better. I've gone ahead and brought it down one just so it kind of sits flush with that. And then it goes down right here. I've extruded it out a bit, and yeah, honestly, I like this shape. I think this shape is going to be totally fine. I'm trying to imagine it go all the way back on to that side there. And yeah, I think this will look good. Maybe even bring this down one more work. No, I think it's fine where it's at. Instead, I've kind of gone in and moved this part out a bit like this. I think that works. I like that. Someone complained about lag, so I've got ahead and said, my lag spike device has worked. Evil. Evil. I'm trying to be evil today. Wait. /TPA. Accept. Oh, hi. Hi? You know I make lag farms, right? Yes. Go forth, minion. Make much lag. Thanks. Only one building so far. Want to see what I made last map? Sure. I'm getting sidetracked, guys. I apologize, but I need to see this now. Apparently, we're not the only one here. Someone else was here. Ah! Oh, this is not something I saw. This is from the last season. We are in the server archive for season 11. And this is gorgeous. It sucks it wasn't finished, but look at this. This is beautiful. I didn't even spell beautiful correct. I'm so in awe. I'm in awe. This is so cool. Dude, this is such a massive build, too. He's got a map room. This would have been perfect for the ghasts. Sorry you didn't finish it. I imagine it was a pain to build. My god. He did a custom friggin' mountain too. Look at this. I think actually there was a person building in a place like this with a custom mountain, but not to this extent. My god. How did he have the time for this? What is this? Is this an air base? Look, okay, this is cool. It's definitely an air base, but look right here, guys. This person went in and built their own biome, essentially. Man, it sucks they didn't get a finish. Granted, the kind of rework for the new season was not really that well talked about from what I know. It just kind of happened one day. Which, granted, why is the lava frozen? This isn't lava, this is resin. Which, granted, it was like 3-year-old map, so it was time for a change, but still. They apparently had more to show me. Looks like this is their storage area, as well as ender chest. This isn't an ender chest, though. That's, I guess, part of the bit. Oh, this is the dude who made these. But he did one with lava, too. I'm too lazy. I might come back and write something. That's great. That's very funny. This is underneath the mountain. Let's see if I can... Yeah. Look at this all here. Is this a note block? No, these are farms. So he has a sugarcane farm, what looks to be a kelp farm, bamboo farm, tree farm. Is this a mob farm? Shulker farm? Interesting. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, Slushy? There you are. Do I need rockets. There we go. Sure. We're gonna go see the lag spike machine. Whee! Which one, Slushy? It occurs to me that their lag spike might not be a lag spike for me. I have upgraded my computer since I was last playing Froob World. So this might not lag. Oh, there's the lag spike! Ho-ho! Ouch! Well, the roof is done. I think I'm rather happy with how it's come so far. With the slanted, and then I cut in just a little bit right here, just, I don't know, to give it a little bit more stuff. I don't quite know terminology for any of it, but we have this area completed. This will, I'm imagining, have like a workstation, some lumber, and then we'll have like a boat here, maybe a new boat being built. I don't know just yet. I may put another one right over here, to be honest. I think that looks really cool. We got to have a crane. So the crane is the next thing to work on, and then I'm going to go in and do some detail. Oh, wow, when I click my fist, it actually does that just from over here. That's kind of weird. So I've got a bit of a design going on. I looked online for a little bit of inspiration. I'll put up the image of the one that I found that slightly basing this off of, and by slightly I mean the majority of it is based off of it, but I'm doing my own thing with it, and I think this is a pretty good base for how it's gonna start. It needs to go up a little bit more, so that way it doesn't feel like it's all just bottom heavy right now, which, granted, having the bottom be heavy on a crane is probably a good thing. You don't want it toppling over, but just for design-wise, I want it to be a little bit... Oh yeah, definitely add in cobblestone for this. I like that. That adds a nice little accent to it. Definitely looks like enough of a pillar. Should I bring that up more is the question. I think I'm gonna have to, or I might be able to just put it out like this. Let's see if I can. We just put that there. Can I do parkour? I can do parkour. Such good parkour. Look at us go. Let's try this here. That's easy, and actually that kind of connects rather nicely. Or at least I think so. Now do the other sides. Ow. Should really take off my armor before it breaks. Well, actually my armor's not gonna break. It's got mending. Force of habit from the last armor. Do I want these to kind of be staggered? I don't know. I think the only issue I do have so far with it, let's go ahead and connect these pillars up here, like so. All connected. We'll drop down, we'll see it. You know what? I don't mind that. I think that brings out the thickness just enough that is needed to be able to go up, and then we're going to have it crane like so that way we can lift items up and over. At least that's kind of the thinking. I don't know if I'm going to go higher than this. I think I'm going to go maybe a little bit higher, though this might be enough. I don't know. Let's see. This right here is about 3 blocks, so tell you what, a little bit higher is probably pretty good. We'll just do a little bit more, though. We're not going to go overboard with this one crane. Check-in time. Let's see. Alright. Yeah. I'm liking this shape so far. We fly up. We can see I added a little bit of fences that are going to be wires. We're going to have some fences come down from like right around here. Drop down. We'll have it carrying something. But yeah. I don't think I necessarily need to make that too much bigger. I think it looks like it's fair enough. You know what? I'm actually pretty happy with this. I think this came out really well for something that it's inspired by other stuff, but it feels more like mine. This is my own design, really. Just looking at other things online to help come up with it, if that makes sense. I am really happy with this. I think this looks like a crane. This feels like a crane to me. I think this is a crane. And look, I've got some logs up here, and I made some rails to put them down so that way it looks like it's holding it down for when it's moving, because stuff. Lore, real world stuff, I guess. But no, this feels real. I like this. Also, there's a creeper, which means I need to light up something over here and around the base a bit more, because if we look, it's actually quite dark. Though I do actually like how this makes the cabin look. Hello, sea turtle. Look at that. That's actually not bad. I'm pretty happy with the cabin now, looking at it like this. Creeper's even just chilling out on the docks. He's like, it's such a lovely night. Where's the moon? The moon's right over there. It's a very dark night, but it's a very lovely night at the same time. I need this creeper's gunpowder. I'm sorry, creeper. I know you were admiring the dock, and I appreciate it, but I need the gunpowder, and it didn't even drop gunpowder. Dang it! I needed gunpowder for rockets, man. I'm all out of rockets and no one is selling any right now. That's a really... I really like that crane. I need to light it up there so that way no one can... Do I have lichen? Do I have any glow lichen? I don't think I've picked up any. I might need some glow lichen. Thankfully, this person had glow lichen. Appreciate it, Mello. Thanks, man. Perfect. Now we can light up the crane a little bit because the crane is... well, it's quite dark, and I just need to light up the top so nothing spawns and falls down. You know, glow lichen also kind of looks like water droplets maybe spilled or webs kind of creeping in. I don't know. There may be more potential use for these. I'm lighting up the roof here. Just putting some lichen around, which, granted, might ruin a bit of the design somewhat, but I want it to be non-spawnable. Bring up the light levels a little bit. Maybe I've gone a little bit overboard here. I don't know. But nothing should spawn now, I hope. And it should be decently lit up. I think I'm going to add some glow lichen up onto here as well. Can it fit into these spaces? Trying to see if it can fit on any of these. Doesn't seem like it can. Up here. No, I have that filled in. Is that visible when it's filled in? That's very visible. Cannot break that. Dang it. Okay. Over here, definitely there's room for glow lichen. Or there would be if it wasn't for the dang sign in the way. What about up here? You can't place it on the... because these are... no, these are stairs. Dang it! Why can't I place them on the backs of stairs? That doesn't make sense. Should totally be able to place them on stairs. It's a whole block. Oh, it's because of the sign. These dang signs! Ah! I've thought of something which could potentially make the crane better. I just have no idea if it's going to work. We need a boat and a lead. See, I've got some leads. I do have a boat. I think I need a darker boat. So let's go with... do I have any wood on me? I do. We'll make ourselves a spruce boat. And then if we go... we should be able to place one right there in the middle. And if we can do that, then this will be, I want to say, really perfectly on it. If not, it's fine. I just think it would look really cool. And it's fine if we can't. Disappointments happen, but I'm still overall very, very happy with the crane. Can I not? There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to break this block here and we're going to place the boat in here, like so, somehow. I'm going to get the boat in there. Okay, what if we place the boat here, break this so we have... why can I not place the boat? I should totally be able to place the boat here. There we go. And if we... it's because of this dang wall. Okay. I've got another idea. We're going to break this. Build the pillar up. Boat down. Oh, no. Slash home. One. Oh. Phew. Okay. The boat is kind of there. There's got to be a way to cover it up. Why are you not fitting? You've got to be kidding. Okay. Well, I didn't have to jump all the way off. That boat is there. I can definitely put stuff around it. It'll just be a thicker ring than was before. But if I can do what I want to do, it'll be worth it. So we lead the boat. Ah, the boat came with us. I didn't expect that. Okay, I'm breaking my own build. It's gotta be possible. What if I put a chicken there? Devilish. Doing a boat would be a lot better, but the boat... a lot easier, but the boat is not wanting to work. It's trying to move. Well, then again, the chicken would move too. There's gotta be a way. Gotta be a way. Alright. Can't leash it there. I'm gonna get this. It's gonna happen. How, though? How do I make this happen? I just want the string... Ow! I just want the string look to go around. I can't seem to figure it out. You know what, though? That's not bad. I was worried that the walls, you see the boat fully through it, but while it does peek through a little bit, having that string kind of slant there, oh, that adds so much. I love it. Alright, so here is the finished crane. I did really like the way that the stairs looked on it. However, I couldn't get the stairs to fit in there with the boats. And so, having that string there, just, it looks so much better to me. I really like that. It's really hard, because it's like I can compromise on one hand and have the stairs, and I think the stairs look a little bit nicer. Or I can have that string, and I really like the way the lead looks. It looks like it's kind of, you're towing it in, pulling it out, that kind of thing. That's what's responsible for lowering it and raising it. And I really like the way it looks. So I think this is just how the crane is going to be going forwards. If I continue this design, I may make a crane with the other design with the stairs if I remember it. All this is kind of offhand. Yeah, a little bit of it is based off what I've seen, but the majority of it is kind of my own figuring it out. You know what, though? I'm fairly happy with this. I like the way it looks a lot. We've gotten a lot of work done so far. I think the last little bit is to get a little bit of detail inside of here. I want the workstations in here. And then I think this episode is probably going to be good to go. Alright, so I've finished off some basic detail for today. I've pretty much run out of time, so this is going to have to do it for the episode. But I have a few little piles of logs right here, held down with rails. I have a saw table. I think I did pretty well with the saw table. It feeds into this... I've forgotten what it's called. It's called a hopper. That's it. That's what it's called. As if it's collecting the sawdust, going into a bin there. I have anvils here for stuff. I have lanterns and a crafting table. Then I have some lanterns right there to light it up a bit better. I like the mood that it's given off. I think, do I have any glow lichen with me? I am going to place some glow lichen just dotted here and there. So that way it just kind of makes it less spawnable. Let's take a look at everything we've done thus far. We have the cabin. I'm going to do this in this mode. I really like the way it looks from here. It might need a few lanterns. Maybe I can fit some in that corner over there. I'm not sure just yet, but I really like the cabin. I'm very happy with its design. I wasn't too sure about it when I was going into it. Pretty much for everything here has been winged. We have this, which I really like the saw table. I really like the awning on it. I think I'm going to put a few more workstations there. And then, oh yeah, up here, completely lit up. From down here, it looks fine. The crane, I'm still extremely happy with. Nothing is spawnable up here, thankfully, so we're not going to get any creeper surprises. But yeah, this is looking pretty great right now. I'm very happy with this. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye! It's time for an adventure. This place has been coming together slowly but surely. And I feel like one thing that's definitely going to help, especially in the future, is to have some life, some villagers around here, especially since I'll need villagers for books and all that going forwards. Anyways, so today we are going on an adventure with our happy ghast here and some leads to grab some villagers. Now, it turns out we're actually rather close to a village. On the server, we have a thing called the Dynamap, which is a website we can go to and we can see our map. Basically where we are and how close we are to a bunch of each other. And it turns out I also have a few neighbors near me. Potato Farmer is near me, as well as Sonilla. So that's kind of neat. We have neighbors. And I say neighbors. When I say they're kind of close, I mean they're rather far, but close enough. Within a couple thousand blocks of each other. What did I do with my leads? What did I do with my leads? Alright. I have no idea where my leads are. I suppose I'll make more. Let's go ahead and hop onto our lovely little ghast here. Try not to die as we do it. Off we go! Slowly but surely. I do have my elytra on, so this shouldn't take way too long. I don't like the rain. The rain is definitely going to kill a little bit of the video on YouTube. So I apologize for the rain here. But off we go to adventure. So it should be off over this way. If we follow the coastline, we will get there eventually. Thankfully, we do still have villagers. I was genuinely worried. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Why did the lead break? No, you don't. You get back here. Come on. You're not getting away from me that easily. Stop breaking your dang lead! Yes. I was worried that there were no villagers here because all the doors were open. And luckily, there is at least one villager here that I see. He is right here. No, there's two. Oh, good. In that case, we can go ahead and place the boat down. We'll get them in here as quickly as we can. And I guess now it's just a waiting game. Wait till morning, I guess we're having a bit of a sleepover. This ghast and I are having problems with each other. And so is the server and I, because it kicked me for flying, even though I was just standing on top of a ghast. So I guess that's something to watch out for. connectivity issues leading to that. Okay. I'm still missing my pants. I need to go after my ghast. But I don't know where he's at. Okay, he's right there. That's good. I don't have my pants. I can't leave without my pants. That is not pants. The amount of trouble this ghast has cost me. There we go, finally. Oh my god. Hot air balloon mode achieved. Let's take a look at this from over here. Look at this. This is crazy looking. Thumbnail. Definitely thumbnail. We continue on our way. This is going to take a long time to get back. We have to go all the way over this way. Wish me luck, you guys. Wish me luck. And here we are, slowly approaching the base. And yes, I do mean slowly. But it is finally here. I can finally see the circles, as well as our beautiful dock and our woodworking area from the last one, which I do plan on building another one on this side. This was just the first step, was to get these guys and get a kind of breeder built up, so that way we can have more villagers. This is actually really peaceful, flying over the base kind of like this. I'm still so happy with this crane. My tools were looking a little damaged, so I'm in the end right now to gain some levels because of that whole death, so I can repair them. Weirdly, I don't have mending on my tools, so I'm having to do it the old-fashioned way of making diamond tools. I should probably get mending for them as well. While we wait for day to come about so we can get to building, I'm gonna go check out spawn. Hey, there's a ghast flying in the background. Nice. That looks like a mushroom hut over here. What is this? Bowl return. Free soup. Click the button for free soup. I like soup. Let's get some mushroom stew. I love this. This is great. Ooh, that's a cool pot design. I love this little build. This is so cute. What else has changed? We got some campfires going off. Looks like another bridge in that direction, or has that been there? No, I think that's been there. More happy ghast flying about. I guess people have been releasing them. Go ahead and eat our stew. Yum, 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 yum. I should probably return the bowl before I leave. But anything else? What is this? Ban phantoms. Yeah, definitely. Phantoms suck, man. Hate the phantoms. We have a sugarcane farm. I guess people were tired of breaking it by hand. So there's just a little sugarcane farm there. The silly water is still here. Oh, I haven't seen one of these yet. This is the cactus flower. The cactus trashes. Trash your stuff in this cactus. Do I have anything to trash? I don't have anything to sacrifice to the trashes cactus. There's also now a bamboo thing, though that might have been here before and I just haven't seen it. And here we see the random zombie piglin in the overworld, not knowing what to do with himself now that he's here. Hey buddy, how's it going? Looks like something's been done to the beach over here. Is this a garage? It's a garage. We got some more houses popping up and around. But yeah, other than that, same old spawn. Now I do like this. Oh, the nether hub has been moved over here. That's cool. There's a little hay bale cart. Let's check out the nether hub. I haven't been in the nether in a while. Definitely not the nether hub. See how things... Ooh, this is looking way better. We have west, north. What is this? Donations for the nether hub. East. So it looks like we're just getting a bunch of stuff. Is there a way up to the nether roof? Does this go all the way up to the nether roof? Oh my god, that is a massive hole. And we're on the nether roof. Holy crap. Well, that's going to make things easy. Oh my. We have a farm over here. What type of farm are you? Are you just a mob farm? But like, it looks like a hot air balloon kind of. This has to be a mob farm. I think this is. Yeah, this is a mob farm. Can I access it? I mean, I can. There's another one over there. But this one is really cool. Oh, hello. Someone's upgraded a village, I see. I don't know whose base this is, but it's near spawn, and they've been upgrading a village over here. With dirt? It's a dirt tower? It's a dirt town. Oh my god. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I love it. I haven't seen anything like this since 2013. I love it. We need to get our rockets sorted. Luckily, someone has some gunpowder, so I'm gonna buy some off them, and then I can just make my own paper. Hello, friend. You give me multiple stacks of gunpowder, 2 stacks, and I'll give you 5 diamonds. Yay! Those are the last of my diamonds. I'll have to grab more, but that works for me. That's gonna keep me flying for a little bit. Wow, thanks. Perfect. So I don't like the leaves being there, so I'm going to move them into the cabin where I've been kind of sleeping at. Kind of lock them inside of there and go ahead and get the breeder kind of up and running for now. While I'm building the inn, which is where they'll actually, like, that'll be the actual breeder, is the inn. Man, moving villagers used to be so difficult. Now it's just as easy as leading them. Kind of. These ones are being a little bit more difficult. Come on in, you. Come on. I'm breaking my own thing to bring them in. That's fine. Should be able to scoot them from here, right? Come on. There we go. Alright, move out of my way, you guys. Come on, move. So these villagers should be trying to grab a job here. I don't know why they're not. Guys, grab a job. They're jobless. They should be grabbing a job. Guys, I've placed down workstations for you. Become... Guys, come on. Stop that right now. Now they can't get through. Grab a job! What are you doing? Are they trying to auto-lock on to something? No, he got it. He got a job. Oh, thank God. One of them has a job. We're going to give you a bunch of carrots. The other one has a job, too. He became a farmer. Ooh, not bad. 20 wheat for an emerald? That's not the worst I've seen. What about you? Emeralds for redstone. Okay, I like that. Yes, pick it up. There you go. You've got this. You two love birds. Look at you go. Okay, they need some privacy. Go ahead and we'll set that down. Right there so the looks don't get ruined. Perfect. Oh, they have a child now. We have our the first official citizen of the pirate nation has begun. I am stuck. I got stuck in the floor with excitement. Oh, this is great. This is so great. We're gonna keep this moving along. Ow. We are here at Potato Farmer's base where he has said he is 98% done with... Oh, there she is. It's the statue of Liberty herself. Did he name his gas Grum to make it upside down? Wow, look at that. I don't have my rockets. Ow! Ah! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Swim! Swim to freedom! Swim to the Statue of Liberty! Look at this! Wow! Amazing. I love it. You know, I've never got to see the Statue of Liberty IRL. Always wanted to. One day I will. Is that the friggin... It's the Eiffel Tower! The Eiffel Tower was right behind me. Dang! Another thing I have never seen in real life. Well, I've seen replicas, specifically the one at Kings Island in Cincinnati. But look at this. Let's just get a look at this gorgeousness. Oh, this is beautiful. He's building a torch, everything. And then he has this. Wow. I love the block choice too with the stone bricks. And then are these end rods to light it up? Yeah, they are. That's really creative. And the copper. It's funny because the Statue of Liberty is actually made out of copper, so this fits perfectly, but he had to wait for it to... I wonder, was it brown first? That should be a question mark, but I wonder if he had it brown first or if he oxidized everything right off the bat. Because I would have let it actually oxidize, built it, and let it oxidize by itself. Awesome. That's such a great touch to real world, like, history. Oh, I'm going up inside of it. I'm going inside the Statue of Liberty. Oh no! Spartan! No! Rip. Elxie. Killed my witness. Alright, everyone. So, I've been a little bit busy in the background just because I haven't had time to really work on the inn as a project, but I've had time to kind of do a little bit of smaller stuff. So, I've gone ahead and finished building this out. It's basically just an exact copy, and I kind of really dig the symmetry that we got going on here. It's kind of very yin and yangish. I don't know. It's pretty neat. However, this one over here is more like woodworking and all that. I really like the saw and everything, so I decided over here we're gonna do furnace because I'm tired of manually doing it constantly. So it's not gonna be the world's best smelter out there, but it should suffice. So it's a little different of a style, and I've had to change things up just a little bit, but I think this will work. I've gone ahead and added a chimney to the back just to show that this is actually smelting stuff. So you can see that off to the back there. We have a bit of what I like to call a furnace wall. It's all feeding into it because, well, it's a bunch of furnaces. I have yet to try it out. Just for now, it should be functional. I'm pretty sure it's functional. Both of them are on the same level, though, so it's a little bit strange. Typically... Oh, shoot, this actually won't be functional. What am I thinking? I've made a terrible mistake. Dun, 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 dun. Pushing that minecart out of the way. There we go. Now it is fully functional. Some changes have been made to the design of this. It's not the worst. I've tried to work with it a bit by bringing in some, I'm calling it shingles because I'm pretty sure that's what roofs have on them. A little bit of texturing onto it, and I kind of like it compared to the just straight up flat design of this. I think it helps differentiate the two of them. Differentiate? What is that? Oh, that's a squid. Oh, that's neat. So, yeah, now I just need to make sure that this stops when it gets over there. And then starts back up. And it looks like it does. It goes at a slow enough speed. I think I need to take one of the powered rails away from these two on the back. But I think this should work. Now, I don't have a barrel above just because I really didn't want to mess with the design way too much more. I suppose it wouldn't look the worst if I did it. If anything, it would look like a weird stripe. I'm going to try it real quick. We'll see how it looks. It does stick up quite a noticeable amount. I wonder if I can cover that up. Let's try getting up over here first and foremost. Like that, maybe? I feel like that's gonna need to continue all the way up over this way at that point. I don't know if I necessarily like the way that looks compared to the other. Yeah, that looks kind of like a jumbled mess. I mean, it does hide it, but like at a bit of a cost when looking at it compared to that one. It makes that one kind of look flat. I feel like I need to go in and texture that one now. I was really happy with the way it looked, and now I kind of like the shingled look of this. I feel like... Okay, I'm gonna grab some more wood and continue on with that, and we'll see what it looks like. Tell you what, I've connected it fully up, and I kind of like the way that that is looking. Not gonna lie. Kind of makes me wish it was in line with this, but I don't hate it. Yeah, you know what? Not too bad. I honestly kind of like it. I think it feels a little bit more real compared to this, weirdly. I mean, I know this is definitely a real type of roof. It doesn't always have the, like, ba-da-da-ba-da-ba-da on it, but I kind of want to go in and add some texture to this one now, just to kind of make them a little bit even. I really actually don't hate this. I think this looks really cool. Decided that I'm going to use a pirate's best friend for fuel, kelp. Since I'm in an ocean biome, I have absolutely loads of this stuff. I don't even need a kelp farm, just a quick swim, and I collect, oh, so much kelp. I also realized that the sunken ship over there really helps with where I've established things. It makes it feel more real, I guess. We have a sunken pirate ship already in an area where it's going to be the Pirate Bay, and so kelp is just going to be, it's going to be the best fuel source, really. Is it going to be fun to collect constantly? No. Will I probably build a farm for it? Who knows, maybe. But for now, like, look at all this. This is really just, like, less than a minute of punching kelp, and I've got so many stacks that are still floating to the surface. As long as I don't break the bottom one, we're all good. Of course, the only problem with kelp is in order for it to become fuel, it first needs to smelt itself. So we're going to have to send that along its way and find a temporary source for fuel, of which I have bamboo. So we have our fuel source there, come to the back, put our... No, our fuel source is in the back, and then the items that we want. We go ahead and click send on through, and we should see any second now. Why is this getting stuck? Why is nothing coming in? What is going on? Ah, I made the same mistake with this. Okay. And here we go. It is slowly but surely working its way through. It's kind of weird seeing half light up and then the other half light up, but it's also kind of neat. And it should be smelting things kind of quickly. Now, it does go into 2 separate chests. I didn't have them all go into the same chest. Just kind of... I'm a little bit weird like that. I wanted them to just go into whichever chest it would get done quickest. Though... Huh, is the bamboo not burning fast enough? The bamboo is not burning fast enough. Okay, interesting. Tell you what. Let's try to fix that problem. How? Coal, I guess. Alright, it's starting to officially work. We're getting some items come in here and there. It's burning. We are getting kelp. Is this the most efficient one ever? No. Did I want it to be efficient? Yes. Am I going to deal with it the way it is because I don't want to have to rebuild anything? Yes. Does this hurt my pride? A little. On to the next clip? I think so. One thing I really like about the smelter that I made and choosing kelp to be the fuel source is it kind of forces me to play the game slightly differently. I could build a kelp farm, but I'm actually using a boat, driving around, fishing for kelp. I am living life on the sea, which is the lore of the base that I'm building. So, this is actually pretty neat. It wasn't originally intended to be this way. I was just going to kind of swim, but then I remembered chest boats exist. And I can just do this, fill up the entire boat and my inventory with with kelp so easily, take it back, smelt it, and we got fuel for days. This is genuinely so fun. A little bit tedious, but fun at the same time. So I've been a little cheeky. I decided I didn't want to collect kelp myself, so I put together a game where players get in boats and collect as much kelp as they can and bring it back to me. They have 2 minutes to do so. I've got like 4 different people collecting kelp for me right now. This is amazing. See, all you have to do to get what you want is just make a game out of it. So many people are willing to play, even though it's literally they're just collecting kelp for me. But I will have kelp for a while after this, I feel. How long do I have left on their timer? They have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. They're doing so well so far. Look at this. They're really trying too. So I am a fair businessman. So the prize is going to be 1 solid diamond block. I'm not really short on diamonds right now. I've got quite a few currently. I've just been kind of mining off camera, so that's going to be the... You know what, maybe I'll make it 2. I'll make it 2 diamond blocks. Yeah, that's 18 diamonds. I think that is a totally fair prize, especially since I don't want to collect the kelp myself. So, yeah. Alright. Time! There we go. So now they should be making their way back to here. Make your way back. Alright, we got a noob here. Noob is a new player, just joined in today. Everyone else will be on their way back. I'm waiting. Noob is a melon. That is great. My boat got napped. Oh no. Oh no. So we got Kitten, Noob, and there should be 1 more player out there, I thought. Alright. You got a boat? Alright, we'll check first. This is Noob's boat. Noob with... Alright, place the kelp in the boat. Place the kelp in the boat, everyone. Your own boats. So I can keep track. Okay. Noob first. With 7.5 stacks. Noob with 7.5. Or... Wait, no. I don't know, someone got in my boat. Boated away. Oh no. Alright, Potato, how much you got? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Malicious with 13. Kitten with 9. Potato, you win. Your prize? Yeah, I know, that's what I said. And runner-up. Kitten, you get the next amount. And then I'm going to give Noob the next bit. Noob gets 7 diamonds as consolation. Yes. Noob died right in front of me. Oh no. Appears an actual game. You did not take the kelp. Oh, I need kelp. I used you for free labor, kinda. It's too late. It's too late. Thanks, guys. Guys, the most perfect opportunity has happened. I was mining trees and all of a sudden a skeleton party spawned, and now I've got a bunch of skeleton horses. This is amazing. I already have a name in mind. One of them is going to be called Davy Jones. I just need to get them down. I have one down, but he's not the best. He's not very fast. So I'm looking for... That's... You know what? That's not a bad one. Not the speediest boy out there. Then again, he doesn't really have muscles. Let's try this guy. Whoa. F5. Which one of you guys want to be Davy Jones? Okay, not you. Clearly you are more of a Paul guy. You're not a Davy. Oh, you are a Davy if I've ever felt one. Oh, sorry, Davy Jones. You know what? This is fast enough. I like this. This is Davy Jones, everyone. This episode's been really random, and I haven't done way too much work outside of the inn, but I have gotten some work on it now. Let's go ahead and find a place to park Davy Jones real quick. So I've changed my mind about how I'm building the inn. Originally, it was just going to be facing this way, and it was going to be kind of similar. I mean, it's still got the same palette, somewhat. I'll get into that in a second. So this is an inn and tavern, and what I've done is I've extended it out over to here. I'm going to have them kind of meet in a triangle point, and this will be the actual entrance. Inside of here will be the tavern-ish area, so we'll have like a bar there and then some seats here. Now, this is just technically a villager breeder, so it's going to have a few workstations, tons of beds, and I'm just going to have a bunch of villagers in here that'll be able to repopulate. Kind of what I've got going on in there, just in a more official capacity. What was that? Was that a pufferfish down below me? I'm glad it didn't puff up and attack me. That's not what I need right now. But, yeah, we'll have this over here. These are going to be the rooms where the villagers will be, so at night they'll end up returning into here. I don't think the villagers are going to venture off into the water, thankfully. They're all going to stay pretty much around here. Mostly because I'm pretty sure that's how their AI works. They kind of stick closest to the beds near them as well as the workstations. So we'll have the workstations around. Because I want my base feeling alive with the villagers. Like, I'm not a fan of the traditional trade hall. I've tried them. I'm not a fan of them. I like it to feel alive. Like, less that they're there against their will and more of they're a part of this community. So that's what I'm trying to go for here. Now, the reason this in here is this won't be stripped. This is all going to be either oak or not oak, spruce or whatever, is because my thinking is they're not going to care too much about the rooms. The rooms aren't going to be the important place. It's where the alcohol is. That's what the pirates are going to care about. So over here, this is going to be the drink stations. People are going to come. They're going to get drinks, that type of stuff. I think I'm just going to have it kind of be a triangle arched roof. I haven't gone to the roof yet. The roof is going to scare me a little bit, but I'm going to do my best. I have gone in and textured these a little bit more because I keep messing with everything, and I'm having fun kind of messing around with stuff. So I've gone into the pillars here, and I've added some mangrove to make it look like it's weakening, but I've also added some of the pale oak to try and make it look a little bit more sea-ridden, salty air, something. At least that's kind of my thinking when it comes to this. Like, it's still very strong, but it's, you know, it might need replaced here soon to make this place not feel like a new place, but, you know, a decently maintained place to kind of tie it into both areas, I guess. Also, okay, good. My smelter's still going. I haven't turned that off. I thought maybe when I left it would unload. I still need to finish building this crane, though I kind of like having scaffolding. A lot of people, not a giant fan of scaffolding. I like scaffolding when it can be used to tell a story. And right now, the story of my base, for anyone who has come over, which quite a few people have, is, well, we're putting up a crane, and we just haven't finished it yet. Alright, I'm going to get back to the inn, and hopefully have it finished by the end of the episode, which... This episode's decently long so far, and a lot of it's not focused on the inn, but that's kind of just how my brain works, you know. Alright, and we are finally done with the inn. This has taken a couple days because I've just had a bunch of stuff going on, real life and in the game that I've been doing. But we officially have the inn completed, the exterior, as well as I have gone ahead and moved the villagers from outside of my cabin so I can actually put my stuff back in here and up to there. We also have one villager just kind of roaming around. What have you become? A mason? Alright, cool. Why not? Sure, we can have a mason there. But if we take a look on the exterior, you would have saw me kind of building it using the same technique that I did with the pier here, mostly because, surprise, surprise, replay mod and all that is still not around just yet. So we've done the same bit of texturing that we have going on here, and I think it translates really well. However, for the area where the tavern/inn, or the tavern part, is going to be, we've gone ahead and marked it with some nice royal red doors here. I don't think they're actually royal red, but they'll work for the purposes of that. We don't have an interior, but we do have up here where the villager breeder is. Now, I thought they had to have the workstations to breed. Turns out they don't, or at least from what I've been told. But up here, we'll have them all breed, and then when we need to bring them down, we've got the trapdoors and boats. We'll put them in boats and then drop them down the trapdoor. Oh, look, they've come into the inn. This is already starting to work, but they're on the wrong side. Guys, the rooms are over there. I'm not putting doors here so you can get to the bed. You'll have to go around. Go around. This is going to be an area where people come to eat and drink. Mostly drink. But yeah, at least they're pathfinding over to the area correctly. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. This episode has taken quite a bit to make. Quite a couple days, really. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. To start out today's video, I decided to do a little bit of a challenge. We are going to teleport to someone, and we're going to try to butler them. Try to help them out, just kind of follow them around without them kind of realizing it. And if we get called out on it, then it's going to end. So, who should I choose? You know, I haven't interacted that much with Korok or Del, so I think let's do Korok. I'm coming over. Explanation points. Like so. And then I'll send them a chat or a TP request. TPA Korok. There we go. I haven't really interacted with this person, but here we go. We're going to follow them around, try to help out. Ooh, wow, this is pretty. I like this. It's a giant tree. Alright, go do something, Korok. I'm going to follow you. I'm following your lead. It's a nice tree. I like it. I love cherry blossoms. They need to do something so I can follow along. Is that another custom tree over there? Wow. Okay. No, not 3K. Ooh. Ooh. They're not doing anything, though. We have made it to the top of the tree, an observatory. An observatory. An observatory. You can see all around. This is nice. I love all the particles that they've added with the leaves. It's great. Let's see what it looks like typically. Ooh, nice. Here they go. I think they're going to finally do something. Just kind of follow along. Ah! Almost went into the fire. Ooh, a campsite. This is very much just a tour right now. I want them to do something. Anything. Come on. No Epona? No Epona? I'm surprised. They are a Zelda fan, so why no Epona? I like this though. It's they've made the stable into a tree. Ah. It's a very stable tree. Won't fall over. And time. Soon. Everyone has an iron farm but me. I swear I need to get one set up at some point. They just feel kind of evil. We do have a community one, so I'm not hurting for iron, but like, we're gonna switch up targets. We're gonna go for Dell this time. Just waiting for our little TP thing to be accepted. Here we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Oh, this isn't good. Maybe he can see what I'm trying to do, at which point it no longer helps because this area is protected. I can give him the stone, though. I suppose this... Ooh, there's a suspension bridge. There's multiple bridges. This is nice. I like the bridges. New tactic. We're just gonna fly to different people. Just show up randomly, unannounced, and see what happens. Holy crap, it's a jungle temple. I wonder if it's been looted. It might have been, because there's a base nearby, but I haven't seen one of these things in ages. Yeah, there's no traps going off currently. Oh, it hasn't been looted. Oh, there's the trap. I don't think I am going to loot it, but it is really cool to see this place. I love these. The amount of times I've tried to make one of these into a base. Let's see. Like so. Do that. Hang up here. Ow. Nope. Alright, back on the way. Okay, I'm here. They have no idea I'm here. We have them right there. I don't know if I should just tell them I'm here. Protected. It means I can't help them out either. Everyone is protecting their areas. This server doesn't have an issue with a lot of people stealing or anything, but it does make this part annoying. I can't help out or do anything. I suppose we can look around still. It looks like they've made setup inside of a village. Pretty smart choice, usually. They are so confused. They were like, why are you here? But they haven't said it. They're just like, oh, hi, I guess. I think I'm going to just leave them here like this. Bye. This is the new target, Notrvog, and I have arrived. Let's see what happens. We are taking a tour of their base, which I think I have actually already been here before. But we'll see what they have to say. I don't think I've done it on video. I was just kind of flying around the world. Ooh. I like the lava well. It's a lava well. It's really cool. Home of fabled rope. Ooh. One of the new paintings. Oh, I love the new paintings. I haven't seen all of them yet. I like the arches. Oh, here we go. Ow. I like this bench too. I died here. I died here once. I haven't really been inside much to see what's around, mostly because the areas are protected. Well, you can't do anything when they're protected. Exploring. Oh, ooh, look at the texturing on the ceiling. Ooh, pretty. Everyone's got a villager trade hall. I'm just now starting to get mine together. We got the inn completed in the last episode, or at least the exterior. I think there's still an interior to work on right now. Ooh. Oh, Alright, time to get down to the actual business of the episode, which is turning our attention back to the inn. In the last episode, we got the exterior done after being distracted a whole lot. I'm quite happy with the exterior as it is currently. However, I feel like if we take a quick look right up here, the roofs over here, I really like the way that they are textured. The little bumps and ridges that they have. I don't know. I like it a bit more than just the flat out right here. So I think what I want to do is texture this a bit, add a chimney, just so, I mean, this is a place where people will be spending the night and cooking, so I guess it makes sense to have a chimney. But yeah, I want to bring it more in line with this area right here. This one has slabs, so it should be a little bit easier to do that. This one is all stairs. So that one I have no idea how to texture just yet. Maybe I'll take out some of the stairs. I truly don't know. But we're going to do that, and then we need to get the interior done of this area here, which is the tavern area, as well as I would like to get the actual rooms kind of done. They're not as important. They're just going to be bed areas where the villagers will come down and sleep, unless they try to pathfind upwards, which, yeah, they don't really tend to do. But yeah, we got to get all that done, and then I think that's going to be the end of the episode there. Alright, so I've gone ahead and textured the roofs a bit. If we take a look using FreeCam, we can see I've done the same thing I've done there. Just added some slabs onto this side, as well as taken away a few spots and added some slabs to this. Taken away some stairs here, added some slabs to this. And over to here. I can't do way too much because right here gets into the roof and it just becomes messy. I've also done a much thicker chimney than the ones that I've got going on over here. So it's the same design pretty much, just four'd up, or doubled up, I guess. So we got 4 walls here, as well as it going down, and I guess I've left a slab up there. Oh wow, or not slab, nope. And then it's got the chimney with the campfires and the dark oak on the outside. And I think from this angle, it looks pretty good. So we've got the inn's exterior officially done. I think I need to add another cabin, like right around here, because I want that to be a bit more of a tighter space that you're fitting in behind. So another cabin or another building right here. And then we got to work on the interior. Though I might not build that building over there just yet. I might save that for another episode or work on it in between. The next thing I want to do is turn my attention to the interior inside of here. And I'm thinking we're going to put the bar like right around this area here. Have the tables around this side. And this might also be where I have my brewing villagers at. I'm not 100% sure on that just yet. But if we take a look at the buildings at spawn, there's a tables that are there that I said that I really wanted to use. So I want to try and see if I can recreate those. Apparently there is now a mail office at spawn. This is new. Is this an actual... to the community mail office inside. So there's an actual... These builds are really old versions looking. Mail. So what is this? Welcome to the mail office. Here you may gift, receive, and exchange items with others to claim a box. Simply add your name. Made from beta I can't even... Obtainable blocks. My god, I cannot read. Ah, god. Looks Minecraft 2000, or July 10th, 2025. Theft is 100% guaranteed. Punishment giveaway soon, or guaranteed punishment. Okay, so you can claim yourself a box, which right now I don't have one. Maybe I should claim a box? Are there any open? I don't think there's any boxes left open. Oh, there are. You know what? We're going to grab this one right here. Dr. Trey. The king? Well, let me... I'm just going to put Dr. Trey. The knight. So I'm pretty sure that's mine. It's so hard to remember all the time. Yeah, Dr. Trey the knight. That is my mailbox right there. I have claimed a mailbox. Woo! Didn't even know this was a thing. This is a hotel. there's a hotel at spawn now. People can come and sleep at a free hotel in spawn. This is great. Though I'm not sure if it gets used that much. They've also added a nice, lovely garden wall over here. This is the Adventurers Guild is the name of the building, so it's not necessarily a tavern, it's a guild. I did meet the player who built this. I did a bit of a tour of the server myself. And look, this place is just gorgeous. We've got these barrels here, which totally stealing this design. This is perfect. The tables, the lighting. If I could figure out how to make the chandelier fit in there, I'm going to, because this is a nice design for chandelier. It's nice and dingy, but also just bright enough nothing will spawn in. There's candles everywhere. Truly, this is gorgeous. Funnily enough, on the back over here, there is a fighting arena, which I did a little bit of fighting in. Need another person to stand there and a bell will go off, and then you just go ham at each other. Okay, so I've tried to figure out how they did it. The best I can see is that they had glow lichen under it, and then somehow the glow lichen can do that, and then you can break... No, that didn't work. How did they do this? Let's see, we put the glow lichen under. Come on. Okay, and we are officially done with the interior for now. Unless I want to add some paintings, which I might. There's room for paintings, but we have a counter with some barrels for our guy to serve. Down here we have our brewing stands because, well, some villagers will be in here probably brewing, and I don't know how many I will need eventually. We have a bit of a chandelier. A ton of candles everywhere. So it keeps it dingy, but not so dark that mobs spawn. At least that's my hope. So far, none have. So I think we're good. Let's see if we can get one of the big ones. That is way big, but also new. I like the new ones. That one's always a good one. That one's a good one too, but not quite the feel that I'm going for. It's too big. I think I gotta place blocks on either side. Basically, I want a 3x3. Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous. Painting there. I need more paintings. Paintings everywhere! Oh, baby, a new painting. Oh. I think maybe 2 is enough. I have another one. Where should I stick it? We already have that one. Let's see if we can get another new one. Have that one as well. This is the problem with paintings. There's not really a way to choose which one you want. It's just cycle through till you get it. Let's see if we can set one. You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? We have paintings all around the area now. This feels nice. I like this. I'm not great at interiors, but this will do for now, I feel. It's dingy. Feels like a tavern where people would come in and just drink a ton of alcohol. And then we got the villagers upstairs. I'm officially going to call the inn. Finally done. 2 episodes spent making this thing. And we are officially done with it. Unless I want to tinker here and there. Look at how many villagers we have currently. So many. And we've got iron golems up there. We've made a miniature village inside of here. Oh my god, there's so many. I'm going to have to move some around. I think the next one next building we're going to work on. So we have this one, which will be the potion. I suppose we need to do the lighthouse eventually. I don't know if I'm going to work my way back. I feel like we need a lighthouse to go in at some point, but I haven't even finished building all the buildings on the dock. That's the problem. I have so many ideas of everything I want to do, but I have terrible project management skills. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe, and yeah, see you for the next project. Yar, welcome back. This episode is going to be a bit of a weird one. This is a bit of an odds and ends episode, and most of it was recorded using replay mod because I just got busy working, didn't really feel like hitting the actual record button. So a lot of it is just going to be me voicing over it, kind of like telling you a story. First thing you'll notice is that it's a bit out of order, everything that's happening. I haven't got it all ordered yet. This I'm filming after filming everything else. So, yeah. If you like this style, let me know down in the comments below, and hopefully you enjoyed. If you do, make sure to leave a like, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. First thing you're going to notice is change my skin again. We've got a bit more of a piratey gold and blue theme going on here. And, yeah, we're going to go get into it. I'm going to put the replays down and try to do a voice over it. Try to make it very interesting, see how this comes out. This is going to be a bit of a challenge for myself. Hopefully it's one I'm up to. And, yeah. I keep saying yeah because I don't know how to really do this episode. This is going to be such a unique style for me. Let's just get into it. So this is the first time I'm using shaders, and oh ho, the water, the light, I don't know. This is the light, the fog, shut up, no. The trees. Oh, look at the light. Look at the light. Oh my god, that is so gorgeous. The water. Oh, I need to swim in it. I need to swim in it. Oh, look even down here. Oh my god. Oh, it's so wavy. It looks like actual water. This is so weird. Okay, you can tell in the top of my screen there, the top left, it says recording, and in fact it is because I've got replay mod now actually working. So I'm just walking around right now. I have it going mostly as a test to see if shaders while doing everything else will work, and honestly, it looks good. This is I'll play with resource packs from time to time, but I've not played with shaders. This is something else, man. It makes my base look way better than anything I have ever seen in my life. Let's go into free cam here. Look at this. Look at the nether portal. Oh my god, it's casting a purple glow around it? What? I don't even know how to... This is the most... Okay, this is such a weird start to an episode. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm losing my mind. I need to see what it looks like on the inside of my inn, which is over here. We did the interior in the last episode. Look at the lichen. Oh my god, look at the glow light. Look at how this looks. This looks so much better. It's so weird. Okay, we're going inside. We're going inside. Look at the light casting in through the door, through the windows. The candles. Oh. Hi. Look at the brewing stands. They're giving off light too, which I actually don't mind there. We didn't really do an interior at all for up here, and it's also rather loud because I got all these guys, but oh my god, it's so... I haven't experienced this before, and I am... If I shut the door, the light goes away. Will it let the light in from this side, I wonder? No, because the sun is facing that direction. That is so cool. Oh, this is so beautiful. The water alone, I can't stop looking at. I am so glad I chose to do this base the way I have. This is gorgeous. Time to give in to some piratey stuff. We're gonna go into this shop here, which has elytras, because I could use a spare elytra, but I brought this book with me, which says plundered, and if we open it up and read it, "Arr, this loot be plundered by Captain Trey Knight of the Dread Trey Pirates." And then all the way on page 26, just to give him a little bit of a freak out, diamonds left in another chest. So that way they think it's stolen, but actually it's paid for because, well, I'm not going to just steal it unless I have permission to, which then isn't really stealing, I guess. 30 diamonds. Let's see. Bam. That's 32. We're going to set this right here. And where should we put it? We're gonna give him a little bit of a goose chase. We're gonna put it up here. Dried gas. 30 diamonds. Right there. Yarr. So in this clip here, someone, a sly potato, invited me to New Harfell to try out the railway from New Harfell all the way to Spawn's shopping center. And my god, it was 2,000 blocks long and took a solid 8 minutes to ride through it. However, I didn't mind way too much. It was a lot of fun to see the scenery. Got to see the mountain. All hail the mountain. The mountain was kind of a thing I found on day 1 of the server and just brought everyone around, and it was a lot of fun. Got to see some more interesting stuff. They weirdly decided to just cut part of a tree down and have it go through it, but they didn't remove the entire tree. I don't know. It was a lot of fun. I've sped up the footage here to where it's just going rather fast, so you can kind of see things, you kind of sometimes can't, but 8 minutes, 2,000 blocks long, definitely the longest time I've ridden on a roller coaster in quite a while when it comes to this game. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad he showed it to me. I don't think I'll end up using it again anytime soon. Mostly, I'll just use the commands, but here we are arriving into the shopping center. Whee! So what we're seeing here is me kind of go in and break up the spruce wholeness of the dock with some dark oak stairs and alternating patterns to kind of create a bit of a rickety texture to it. At some point I also got distracted by a calico cat spawning in and had to tame it. I ended up naming that cat Minnie in honor of my real-life cat. It was at this point I decided to start building the lighthouse. I thought 20 blocks would be enough, but alright, bad news. 20 blocks is not going to be enough for height, because that right there to that edge is 15. Yeah, so only 5 above that. Oh boy, that would not make a very great lighthouse. So I've decided to go up even more. I think that's up about to 30-something blocks, and I think that's a good place. And then we'll put the ring of light right there, and then cap it off. Yeah. Sadly, that means I need to go mining again for cobble deep slate because I've run out of all of it. And I'll mind you, I had like 5 stacks to start with. So the lighthouse has not been completed just yet, but we've gotten quite a bit of work done that I kind of wanted to go over, just do a quick check-in. I've gone ahead and connected the walkway, if we take a look using FreeCam. Connected that up to here using just fences, trapdoors, yada yada, slabs. Gone all the way up. I did originally just have it be a full pillar going all the way up, but the bottom looked really, I don't know, it looked too thin, too conjoined. So I added some supports around it. And that's what these beams with the slabs going around it are. And then I decided it looked too uniform, so I wanted to go ahead and add some windows, which the reference image I am using does have windows. So I've gone ahead and added windows. This walkway up here wasn't part of it, but I thought it looked really cool, so I went ahead and made it. And it looks a lot more rickety than our dock has ever looked. So that's kind of cool. I'm happy that I was able to actually get something to look a little bit rickety, a little bit less safe. And my justification is, like, there's a ladder on the outside, so you're not really supposed to come up here unless you absolutely have to. The inside is where you really want to go. I think we're going to put another window up on this layer right here. And then this layer is almost complete. We just got to cap off the top here. Now, I don't know if I want to do a round top or if I'm going to do it a bit more jaggedy, kind of like what's in the image itself. But I didn't want to wait too much longer to bring you guys back. I didn't want to go ahead and complete the build and then you just be like, well, what was the thought process behind all that? Because, well, you would have seen me build it, but I wouldn't have been talking through it. So yeah, that's pretty much the thought process so far. And once it gets to night, we should actually be able to see it glow from quite far away. So we'll definitely try and check that out. I approached slowly on my guest. I decided we should probably give him a little bit of a break from the garage. Plus, I can stand on him to build, like so. As long as I'm on him, he shouldn't move and give me trouble like he did before. So we should be all good there. Okay, now it is completely window-fied. I don't think there's any more windows to add. I feel like this is plenty of them. And you know what I like? I like the tuff a bit more. I like it a lot more. It adds a bit more brightness. You know what? I'm liking this design a lot so far. I really have to figure out what to do with the top, and then I think the exterior of this lighthouse will be complete. I don't know if there'll be much of an interior, mind you, as I haven't really thought about it, but we'll see if I get to it. Alright, I've added a ring going around. How is this looking? It's nowhere near complete. I don't think I'm going to dome it over fully. Let's see. Also, side note, the second you step off a Happy Gas, they always want to leave. What's the deal with that, Mojang? Come on. However, I will say, this is a lot easier than just going around with the scaffolding, which is what I was doing. Now, would this have been great for building the entire thing? Probably not. Again, these guys do have a habit of just disappearing on you the moment you need it. Let's see. Kind of liking that. Feels a little bit Eye of Sauron-y somewhat right now, which I don't necessarily want, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm gonna try something super weird. We're gonna see if this works. Just bear with me here. We're gonna give it medieval spikes. Like so. Will this work? Well, funnily enough, it's the exact amount of stairs that I had left. Let's head back from a distance and see what we think. You know what? That's not actually the worst. I feel like it needs to curve in a little bit. The image I have is relatively flat, but I feel like it does need at least a little bit of a bump going to the top. How do I do that? Do I do polish? Do I do regular? I don't know. Alright, so this is how I've capped off the roof just a bit. It still keeps a little bit of the flatness, not going up too much, but adds just a little tiny point that I was looking for. And I think I really like this. This kind of works as a lighthouse too. Look, you can see the light from here. Oh, this is amazing. I don't know if that's going to be the thumbnail necessarily or not, because usually thumbnails that are super far away, people have not been clicking on as much. It's like that, maybe? Yeah, that seems about good. Let's head back here. We're gonna get a view from down here, just our own level eyes. We need a boat. We need a boat. Someone said, do you want to see something cool? /TPA. Let's go ahead and see what they've got. While we go ahead and... Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, why? Why, Chef? Why? Why, Chef? Why? So this is a guy on the server named Chef. He's been part of the server pretty much since the beginning of the server. Ages ago. The light is a little bit dim from here, but once we get into a little bit more, you can actually see it. Now, one cool thing I thought of doing was having a redstone copper bulb sort of thing, or redstone lamps, one of the two, and just have it circulating. I was really hoping no one would sleep just now. And that might be a project for later, to be honest. I don't feel like doing that right now. That might be a project for later, just given the limited amount of room that I have there. I want to see what this looks like with shaders. Oh my god. It's gorgeous. I think it needs a little bit of texturing just away from the stone, but like right there with the little bit of tuff peeking through, I think looks really cool. But my god, does this look pretty. Let's take a look at it with free cam. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, here we go. It is getting night. We are watching the sunset and our tower illuminate everything else. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be so cool. It's working. Look at that. Oh, well, if I can keep it straight on. Look at this. Oh my god, look at it. It's so gorgeous. You can see the light out there. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna run like so, as if I am trying to run up it. We're gonna create it again. Like so. Thumbnail. Bam! That's the one we're going with. Now, while waiting for this to change to night, there's the aurora. There's the lights. Oh, lights in the sky. I didn't know that. That is so cool. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. I am literally just kind of... I've been freaking out the entire time with shaders. I'm not going to lie. I wanted to wait until after I had pretty much finished it to get a look with shaders. And it does not disappoint me. I love it so much. Oh, it's gorgeous. But anyways, I was asking one of our server people, who's actually pretty good at redstone, whether or not he thought that up here was enough room to be able to redstoneify it to get the light to kind of move around. So he said it should be possible using observers, which I kind of figured. I just wanted to know if there'd be enough room. You know how much stuff I had in my inventory? I have a lot of stuff. This is gonna take a while. Here is the actual thumbnail, right here. I love this. I've got the composition that I want. This is perfect. It's so weird to see myself like this sometimes. I'm not exactly sure what else to do. This is pretty much everything I wanted to do in this episode, and it's taken about 3 or so hours to do this. So, I want to thank you guys very much for joining me for this episode. I know quite a lot of it was mostly me geeking out at the fact that I'm using shaders right now, which everything looks so good in, as well as building this in replay mod, which I'm so happy to have. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. And yes! I can finally get back to making styles of content that I really like. Woo! See you guys in the next one. Yar, welcome back, mateys, to another episode of Froob World. In the last one, we did a bit of a weird thing where it was mostly me storytelling. It was a bit of an odds and ends thing, just going around doing a couple of projects. This one, however, if you've noticed that bar right there, oh, I am so happy to have that bar back. I've gotten Lighmatica back up and running, which is great because it allows me to basically build some stuff that'll actually look pretty decent. So, today's episode, we've got two projects to work on. Number one, it's time to finally build the first ship that will be going here. We are supposed to be a pirate place, and we've just been kind of working on the docks more so than any ships. Second of all is right here. I kind of want to make this place, instead of it being like an inn like I was originally going to do like that, I kind of want to make it into a bit of a marketplace? I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Now, I did mention that I have Lighmatica back, which is what this little stick here is for. If we go ahead and try to place down one of our Lightmatic thingies, schematics, I would say, where's a good place for one? I don't want to necessarily do it right there. We'll do it at this, which is the second biggest dock. Just that one right here. And if we go in to our schematics, we'll go to load schematics. I have a bunch of ships here. These are all actual ships that are from the last map. So when we did the server tour, I said that I wanted to bring some of those builds into the new season to kind of give it the lore as if we're in the same world. And so what I did was I went back into the server archive and I made some schematics of some ships from certain places. Some from Winterfall, some from a place called Broadberry, which was an area I didn't show off, but some amazingly talented builders there. So yeah, I kind of want to steal some of their builds. I'll give them full credit, of course. I don't know exactly who built what, but they're from the Broadberry section, so the Broadberry crew. One of which is also from Harfell, which there's new Harfell now. This is from old Harfell, so from the last season. So I've got a bunch of ships that'll be going there. And I think the one we'll do first is probably... kind of think the first build we gotta do is a Winterfall one. So I've got the Winterfall ship and the Wonder ship. The Wonder ship is a bit of a smaller one. The Winterfall ship would take quite a while to build. So that is the one we're definitely going to have to get done. If we take a look, if we go ahead and we load this schematic in. Oh, yeah, this is a big old boy. You've seen it before. Let's go ahead and move this. Oh, frame rate drop, frame rate drop. Oh, we're inside of it. Oh, no, we are inside of it. Just keep moving it on out. And here we go. I think I've got it far enough out into the sea that we should be good. This is quite a big ship, too. I feel like maybe it needs to be a little bit closer, so bring it in just a bit more, like so. Just so it feels a bit more connected, like it is trying to pull in. Though this is actually kind of a bit low down. Yeah, this is too low down. We need to raise this up a bit. Yeah, man. Rise, you. Why aren't you rising? There we go. I've gone ahead and moved it a little bit closer, but instead of making it look like it's pulling into this port, I have it kind of going this way as if it's going to be pulling into there for repair or something. And I think this is about the proper scale that we would need it to be in order to fit in. Maybe we push it back just a bit that way. Yeah, so now it's not blocking this area at all, and it'll be able to come in, or ships will be able to come in and go, and this still looks like it's going around this way. One thing I really love about Lighmatica is it gives you the material list that you need. Now, some of these are blocks that were in the world, not part of the build itself, so I'm ignoring sand, dirt, that type of stuff. I need quite a few planks, quite a few bits of everything. I have it all written down on my end, but it's cool that it shows you that. Wool is going to be the #1 issue with this build, because I don't have any sheep, and I've been using the sheep at spawn, and they're no longer there. There's only like 2. So I'm going to have to find more sheep. Now, I know New Harfell has sheep, so maybe I can borrow them. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. I'm getting so much more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is awesome. Thank you so much, Wyron. All right, with the wool taken care of, I've already gone ahead and dyed it and everything, so it's all blue and white now. All that's left is to get all the other materials, which it's going to take a little while. So, cue the gathering montage. Alright, and so we are officially finished gathering materials for this ship, all of which fit into both of these chests. Really, I probably only needed one extra chest, but that's fine. So we got all the wool we need, we got all the planks we need, we got all of the slabs, all the different types of fences, everything we need to build this ship. And the cool thing about Lighmatica is, not only does it just show you what you need to build as if it's an actual blueprint, if I grab some of the materials, and I stick them in both of these, and then just ride our way on out to it. If we go into the Configuration Manager, I believe it's Configuration Manager, and we go to Hotkeys, Toggle Easy Place, we can turn that on with apostrophe. And so if I go ahead and hit that, it's now on, and I can just do that. Look at this. This is great. This makes building so much quicker, usually. Do I not have any of those in my inventory? That's fine, because I got the chest boats. Oh no, I forgot about that. Certain orientations. Yay. This is going to take even not very long, or as long as it would if I was building this off by hand. But it's still going to take a little bit of work to get this done. So we're gonna go ahead and hit the fast time-lapse mode thingy. And here we are, finished for now. I may do some touch-ups, as I tend to do touch-ups a lot, especially when I'm done recording, because I just end up thinking of stuff. But we're finished for now. I've gone ahead and filled out the schematic, which you would have seen in the time-lapse, but just want to take you through it. It's very bare bones. There's literally nothing else to it. Is that a dolphin in the boat? Don't worry, dolphin. I will free you. There we go. The dolphin took my boat. I thought the dolphin legit took my boat, but oh, he's saying thank you because I freed him. You're welcome, dolphin. I don't want you to be stuck. He's holding the plundered book. Nice. But anyway, so I've gone ahead. I've put as much stuff as I can in the right spot. There are definitely some mistakes that are going on. Did I not spell plundered right? Are all part of the fact I'm a pirate. We don't go to education. We don't go to education. That works. It's totally not because of my dyslexia. It's all part of the plan, I swear. But we've got the same items in the same spot pretty much, so that way it keeps a bit of the lore that it left from Winterfall and it has arrived here. Go to education, rightly said King. We've got literally nothing in here. But to be fair, I don't have anything in the actual one over there anyway, so... but this is done for now. I may come in and do some touch-ups, especially on the bottom here, as it's a little bit free, I guess. Anyone can kind of walk in. It's also very, very dark. I've only got some of it lit up, so that way not that many mobs will spawn on it. But this is the first official ship done onto the server, onto the new base, so yeah, we're finally starting to fulfill the piratiness. I want to see what it looks like with shaders on, so if we go ahead and... Oh, there we go. Look at that with the little bits of light coming off. That's pretty sick looking, I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving it. I'm loving the way the lights cast onto the ocean here. I'm liking how they cast a subtle, soft, warm glow over to the sails themselves. And if we fly around... Oh, yeah. This gives off definitely the feel of an old-timey ship. It's very, very not properly, like, super bright. It's at night. Stars are out. This is, like, the type of ship you would stand... You'd look off into the waves as they would crest the ship. This is gorgeous. And I think it's adding to the base quite a lot. Let's try and get a good little bit of a flyby here. Oh yeah, especially if we put like the markets here. I think this is really gonna start to come together. Get a little bit further out. Everything starts to come into view now. Loving it. Loving it. I am loving it. I also have different shaders now. I just felt like getting more and playing around with them. So if we kind of take a look at that. How do I do it again? That's right. That's how I do it. No, it's not. What? There we go. I have to jump. But I have the Pivotron and Reverie. So if we apply those... Oh, those stars they be a-shining. Look at that. Was not expecting that many stars. Oh, boy. There's not a cloud in sight. And look at the water just reflect it. It kind of tears in the background, but you can actually see the ship's reflection. That's actually kind of really dope. Not gonna lie. Oh, that is way bright. That is dope, though. Okay, let's try the other one, which is Reverie. So, ooh, you know what? Not bad, not bad. You can also see the reflection of the ship. I'm liking it. I think... Let's see, what's a good angle to get this ship from? That's my question. Oh, yeah. Like that. I think that is gorgeous. One more time. One more time for that flyby. Everything starts to come into focus. Oh, beautiful. I feel like if I... definitely bring out my FOV for this. Sorry, I'm just thumbnail baiting right now. That sounds really wrong. Just deciding on a thumbnail, that's better. Normal FOV. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So every once in a while, I like to take a walk around the server and show you guys some of the builds that other people have been doing. Mostly because there's a lot of really, really talented builders here who aren't necessarily putting their creations out into the ether, kind of like I am with YouTube or anything like that. Well, someone decided to show me their base, and my god. I've gone into shaders because while it's impressive in mainline Minecraft, it needs to be seen with shaders. So we're in the desert. We're just going to walk over to it. It's not far. It's right over here. Love the cactus flowers, by the way. They're so cool. It's loading into the distance. This thing is massive. I don't, like, hold on. Let's just, F4. Look at this. This person has built an entire temple. I'm not even sure if this counts as a temple or what this is, but, like, dude, this goes all the way over. And there is a backside, though. My rendering is cut off by where I'm at. This thing is massive. They've built this by themselves in 3 weeks. Dudes, these guys are insane. It's a builder named... Where is it? CeeLo1. CeeLo1 built all this, and my god, is it gorgeous. Oh, there he is, right there. This guy built this. It's amazing. He's gone. CeeLo is gone, but genuinely, so beautiful. It's very mythical. It reminds me very much of, like, Mortal Kombat and the Scorpion King movies, like, mashed together. Oh, it's so cool. So many talented people. Righto. On to the next ship. And we're going to take this ship, which was also in Winterfall, called the Boat of Wonder by Cody. I don't know Cody, but thank you for building it over there. And we're going to bring this one because it's the perfect size. This was unplanned, but it is the perfect size to fit in right here. Just about does it. I think I could actually squeeze it in a bit more like so. And yeah, no, this fits perfectly in here. Let's bring it in just a little bit more. We don't want it completely over the edge, but just enough to where it looks like they're actually loading stuff off. We're gonna move the crane just a bit up. I don't know, maybe we do move it just a few more up like that. Yeah, this is perfect right here. This is gorgeous. This will look as if this person's here. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to do the banners, as I have no idea how to make that banner. None. Everything else I should be able to do. I do have some dragon heads. Let's see, anything else? He has a book, though I don't know what the book said. I think I'm going to have to go back and see. Alright, we are back in the server. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, no. Oh, no, I broke it. Okay, I'll try to fix it. Alright, so I'm not going to recreate the banner, probably, as I just can't really figure out how that was made, as well as the book. I have no idea what the book says. I've accidentally deleted it in the server archive, so I'm sorry, Cody. I have no idea what your wonderful book said, and I have no idea how to create your banner. So we're just going to have... Do I need to raise this up one? Yeah, up one works. That looks closer, I want to say. And then they would have stuff on the bottom. Well, no. Because that stuff would have been in the ocean anyways. That's why it captured the ocean, so... Back down it goes. Yeah, perfect. Like so. And here's the material list that we'll need, ignoring all of these. Loads of spruce. There's some oak. There's some warped slabs. Apparently some stained glass, though I don't know exactly where that's at. 2 dragon's head. Blue banners, brewing stands. Alright, cool. I'm gonna get to work on all of this. which means another time-lapse. Or I might just cut to when it's finished, one or the other. And if we turn around, Cody's Boat of Wonder is here, officially brought in. It's not exactly 1-to-1, but it's close enough. I think it looks great here. Now, the book. I did actually go back and read the book. So here's what it's going to be in the entrance of as much authenticity as we possibly could. It is his diary from May 5th, 2024. This is the second time I'm doing this first page. The first was at 12:35, I think. I was going to detail on a strange things I've witnessed involving this server. I'm not going to spend much time on this, seeing as 4 pages was wiped, but I still need to have this written down somewhere. I was writing about how people have been watching me, in-viz, how I was joining the server without input. I heard sounds. I don't think they were a mob, or just a mob, or not a mob. Fast swimming, hovering under the boat, I was then discovered from the game. I was then disconnected from the game. Need to leave. I will continue later with what had been written before. I don't feel safe, like someone's still here, under my boat. When it kicked me off the server, it said connection lost. Instead of something like, you were AFK. Hopefully, it'll end soon. What is happening? Cody 73261, 12:55 a.m. Entry, February 22nd, 2025. Don't remember this server much, but I'm going to start playing again. The Living Bean. Yep, so that was the book. I had gone back, written all that, and there's one more surprise. If we just spin over here, there's another ship done. Now, this ship isn't actually from me, nor is it from the last season as far as I knew. This is actually from this season, from a guy named Diggy Dave, who, is he on? It looks like he has left, but Diggy Dave runs a food shop at Spawn, which is basically just this boat, and I asked him if he would build it over here. Well, I say ask. I pretty much just went, Dave, get your butt over here and build a boat now. And Dave was like, okay, I guess. Paid him 5 diamond blocks, got him a bunch of materials, and he went ahead and built it. I added little rowboats here. If we use F4, we can take a look because I don't want to touch them. It's the same technique I used before, just boats connected together. I think it works really well, but it's very finicky because if you touch it, they're just going to go all over the place. So we have officially 3 ships currently. We have this one, which Cody's Boat of Wonder, I'm going to just kind of classify as a fishing ship, especially since I already have 2 fishermen who pretty much love this thing already. We have the Winterfall ship, which is literally just called the Winterfall at this point. And then we have Diggy Dave's food service. I think there are 2 other ones, or 3 other ones that I want to build so far, but we're going to get to those in a later date. The last thing that I want to turn my attention to for this episode is right over here. This I want to make into a marketplace. Originally, I had it as an inn, but I think a marketplace would work better, and we can put more inns and buildings going further back into the wooded section, which will eventually, I'll have to tear everything down, put it all up. I'm going to just keep it as spruce, and then move trees elsewhere to be able to break. There are some things I do want to show you, which I don't remember if I had or not. Number 1, you may have seen in some of the time lapses, there was a guy who was building over here. I don't know if it was in this episode or last episode. He hasn't got back to it, but I have paid for a statue of Poseidon to be built here, just because I felt like it, and this dude was offering statue building services, so I like statues. I'm not great at building them, so paying him to build it. This is the base. He hasn't been back to do the rest. And officially, we do have 2 farms. I say farms. They're kind of farms. They're not really like material farms. They're more so, this is a skeleton spawner I found while I was mining. And so I made a pseudo-efficient skeleton farm. I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of time on this. So right here we have the mobs that'll spawn in from the spawner, and they come down to here, and then we just go down here, and we slice at their foot, like so. Now, it's not far enough to where they've taken damage, plus the water cancels it out, but that's fine. This one is more so if I need bones, which someone else has been using. Wow, a lot of bows there. But it gives a decent amount of bones occasionally. Now, directly past the skeleton spawner, we have another pillar over here. These actually do kind of work as lighthouses. You can see the light at night. This is a spider farm that I found, which has 2 spider spawners. Double the trouble. And you can just kind of fall down. I made this one after, so I thought to include that. Now, this one, you don't swipe at the spiders. I suppose you can if you want. But they burn on that, and then all their stuff gets deposited here. Every once in a while, I get spider jockeys, which wasn't expecting, but they're there. This thing does work decently well, though. You don't want to stand down here for it. You want to stand about halfway through to where this is. And then you have a spider spawner there and a spider spawner here, and they fall down into the campfire and die. They will climb up occasionally, but then they fall back down. So yeah, those are the farms that we have so far. And I'm hoping to get more. I think a lot of the others, if I can't fit them into a build, are just going to be put underground someplace. Alright, let's go ahead and get this marketplace built. For this, I don't know if I'm going to do a time-lapse or if I'm going to kind of show you the process of it and then just cut to when it's done. Kind of like with the boat over here, although I didn't really show the process. I just kind of built it. I was over here working on a layout for the market itself when this happened. The dirtiest pirates of them all arrived. I have been pranked, raided, and boarded by the dirt pirates known as paid my taxes, something like that. He's not on right now. No, my taxes are paid. Came over, he threw a bunch of dirt at me, and then built this. And I have no idea what to do. On one hand, it doesn't fully fit the aesthetic that I'm going for. But on the other, there are at least 2 dirt island people currently. So like an actual dirt empire thing being born. So the legitimacy of this ship, you know, I can't question it. This is a legit country here. I don't know if I should keep this or maybe I'll move it. Because I did have plans for a larger ship around this area, and I feel like it wouldn't be too great right next to it, but this is amazing. More people need to come build ships. just please, no more dirt ships. One dirty pirate is enough. And here we are, the completed, for now, marketplace. I'm kind of imagining this more like a sort of fish market, old-timey market sales, like not the most glamorous, but it's out there. We've got some sort of strings going across with what's supposed to be like popcorn lights and signs telling you what people are selling. I tried to make each stall just a little bit different than the others. And I have a few of these little carpet salesman people who have just kind of plonked down in the middle of it. I also have a wagon over here, which this guy he's actively using. This is based off a wagon design over at Spawn, just a little bit tweaked to fit my aesthetic. And this is where I'm going to leave the episode for now, as well as the marketplace project. I'm going to make some tweaks to it as time goes on. Mostly because this episode has taken days to make, and I'm ready to be done with the episode. I want to take a look at it with shaders during the day. Oh, here we go, yes. Shaders, I love shaders. I don't know what it is, why it's the best thing ever, but it is the best thing ever. Look at this. We have that in the background so you can shop while looking at the beautifulness of the lighthouse back there. You'll notice there are spots missing here. This is where all the items that'll be sold are going. I don't know if this is necessarily going... I may make this sort of an odds and ends area, kind of like a storage system, or I may have people actually come in to sell items. I genuinely don't know right now what I'm going to do with this space. I just knew I needed a market space. That's most of this work done. If we take a look using FreeCam real quick, you'll notice I've gone ahead and actually finished ricketing the dock here. So everything is officially in place. It all looks like actual boards separated, kind of floating, especially if you go under the water a bit. You can see that it actually adds more depth to it, and I think that's really cool. I think what I might do is I might actually expand the dock to go more out this way and build more houses and stuff, Because right here, this spot still feels a little bit empty. I know I've got a crane that needs to go here. I think I'm going to make a little bit, maybe, of a storehouse right here. I don't know exactly what's going to be there just yet. Maybe it'll just be like a smaller version of this building right here. I truly don't know yet. I don't think I'm going to expand the dock anymore this way. I think it's all going to be expanded that way, because I kind of like how it builds into the lighthouse like that, but I don't necessarily like this spot just ending right here anymore. I think I'm going to come to about here. Just going to bring it back, make it line up a bit better with the landscape here, and then bring the wall up and around to where. Funnily enough, the render distance that I currently have makes it pretty much accurate as to where all the space is going to have to fit inside, because this is not done. This is literally just supposed to be the first part of the area. There's going to be more to come eventually. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I've had a lot of fun making it, but I'm finally ready for it to be done. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to leave a like. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!